Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
The Godfather. Does it really need an introduction? But how much do you know about what happened behind the scenes? Here are 10 little known facts about this critically acclaimed film trilogy. Fact number 1. Marlon Brando used steel dentures to nail that bulldog look. One of the most striking features of Corleone was his bulldog-like mouth. Interestingly enough, the idea originated with the actor himself. For his auditions, he stuffed his cheeks with cotton wool. This also helped him produce the famed muffled voice as he was trying to imitate real-life mobster Frank Costello. When filming started, he had a dentist make him steel dentures with resin blobs at either end to give him that grim, domineering look. That mouthpiece is now on display at the American Museum of Moving Imagine in New York.
I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
Fact number 2. Paramount studio executives were against Marlon Brando getting the Vito Corleone role. When Coppola initially mentioned Brando as a possibility for Vito Corleone, Paramount boss Charles Bluedorn vehemently opposed it. He only agreed if Brando fulfilled 3 requirements. 1. He did a screen test. 2. If cast, he would have to do the movie for free. And 3. Personally put up a bond to make up for potential losses caused by his infamously bad on-set behavior. Somehow, Coppola got Brando to show up for the screen test, and the studio loved it so much they forgot about the other 2 conditions. Fact number 3. 2 award-winning Vito Corleones. Marlon Brando won the Best Actor Oscar for playing Vito Corleone. 2 years later, Robert De Niro won the Best Supporting Actor for playing a younger Vito in The Godfather 2. He and Brando became the first and only actors to win an Oscar for portraying the same character in 2 different films. This was after Robert De Niro had auditioned for the role of Sonny in the first Godfather film and was rejected. The 2 films are also the only first 2 films of a trilogy to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Hey, come over here, kid. Learn something. You never know, you might have to cook for 20 guys someday.
Fact number 4. Mario Puzo invented the terms Don and The Godfather. The heads of the crime families are referred to as Don, such as Don Corleone, Don Branzini, Don Quinio, etc., and treated like nobility. But the actual meaning of Don in Italian is closer to respected uncle than murderous crime boss. According to Coppola, Mario Puzo, the author of the Godfather books, who couldn't speak Italian, simply made up the usage, and it stuck. Also, before the novel, the term The Godfather didn't even exist.
You see, you start out with a little bit of oil, and you fry some garlic. Then you throw in some tomatoes, some tomato paste, you fry it, you make sure it doesn't stick. You got it to a boil, you shove in all your sausage and your meatballs. Huh? And a little bit of wine. And a little bit of sugar. And that's my trick.
Are you ready for fact number 5? The Tollbooth ambush was the most violent scene in film history. The most complicated scene for the special effects team was the scene at the Tollbooth where Sonny Corleone is ambushed. To create the illusion of a Tommy gun attack, James Caan's character, Sonny, was rigged with more than 400 explosive squibs and 127 pouches of fake blood. The scene took 3 days to shoot and cost about $100,000, which was an extraordinary amount at the time. The result? The most violent movie scene at the time. Fact number 6. Brando became the Moon Champion on the set of The Godfather. During the filming of The Godfather, much of the cast and crew took to playing pranks on each other, and mooning became prevalent. It was widespread throughout the set, and it was hard to go into a room and not find a naked butt staring at you. Of course, Marlon Brando ended up being named Moon Champion, showing his backside in the middle of a huge wedding reception scene.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel, for help.
Fact number 7. The cat in the opening scene of The Godfather wasn't in the original script. In the opening scene of the Godfather film, Vito Corleone is seen holding a cat, but there was never a cat in the original script. The director, Francis Ford Coppola, found the stray cat roaming around Paramount Studios' lot and decided to write it into the movie. The cat loved Brando so much that it sat in his lap during takes for the whole day. However, the cat's purring made some of Brando's lines inaudible, which meant they had to be looped over. Fact number 8. Paramount wanted the movie to be even more violent and bloodier. Now this may come as a surprise, but during the making of The Godfather, Paramount Studios was going through a rough patch financially and really needed a big hit. This resulted in a lot of interference from the studio executives who wanted the movie to appeal to a broader audience by making it more explicitly violent. So they hired a violence coach to help add more blood and guts and bruises to the picture to appeal to people who wanted exactly that. Fact number 9. Coppola bought a Mercedes-Benz 600 stretch limousine and billed Paramount Studio. During filming, Francis Ford Coppola complained about the station wagon that picked him up. Paramount executive Robert Evans made a bet with him that if the film made $15 million, Paramount would get him a new car. As the film's revenue climbed, Coppola and Star Wars creator George Lucas went car shopping. He bought a Mercedes-Benz 600 stretch limousine, instructing the salesman to send the bill to Paramount Studios. The infamous car appears in the opening scene of American Graffiti, one of George Lucas's first films. Fact number 10. The Godfather 3 was somehow a disappointment. Paramount Pictures wanted to make a trilogy, and for 15 years they pushed Coppola to helm the third installment, but he always refused. They even tried to get other writers and directors to make the movie, but nothing ever materialized. However, Coppola's films in the 80s performed poorly, leaving his production company struggling financially. This largely contributed to him finally saying yes. Released on Christmas 1990, the movie arrived on the back of the first two films' successes, as they were both nominated for a combined 22 Oscars and won 9. However, it didn't perform that well at the box office and failed to win for the Best Picture or any other Academy Award for that matter.
Mio padre si chiama Antonio Andolini e questo è Petit.
Be sure to like and subscribe for more Modern Gentleman content, as well as checking out our website, Compass Longview. I'm Rob with Compass Longview. Thanks for watching.